Hello, my friends. It's time for some free messages. Hi, guys. Time for some free messages from Spirit. I'm just going to play with my cards while you guys come in. We're going to do some free messages from Spirit today. How about that? I know I haven't been posting announcements, you guys, because the trolls, they attack. They plan their attacks. They coordinate them. So we got to do the sneak attack. So I'm not really posting or announcing when I'm going to be live anymore. You just got to follow me and watch for the notifications. Ugh, don't mind my hair. I'm having a poofy hair day. But I'm actually having a really good day. The energies are getting so much better. There's so much light coming in this world, you guys. If you've been having the headaches and the dizzy spells and maybe you're not sleeping so well, or maybe you're sleeping way too well or better than you have in a while. There's a lot of ascension symptoms going on right now around the world because there's a lot of light coming in that world, or in this world. And what that means, you guys, for some of you, as the light comes in, I want you to understand what light does. Light shines a light on whatever is there. And some of us have some dark shadows that we've been hiding from, running from, things like that, right? So as this light pours in, what is happening for some of you is that it's shining down and bringing to the surface some of the dark that has been hidden or has been, you've been running from, or maybe not aware that was there. You can't deny that it's there now because that light is shining like crazy on it, and it gives you the ability to clean it up. In the light is the love and the connections and the energy that will help you do just that. So if you've been going through it the last couple of weeks, please know that it's for your benefit. It's happening for you, not to you. Because now you have the ability to clean it up, and when maybe you didn't have the ability before. All right, so help me help you guys. Share the live. Let people know that we're here. Let people know we're going to give some free messages and validations from Spirit. Holy, your loved ones are coming in. I can hardly even control my thought at this moment. So, you know what? While we're giving everybody a chance to share the live and come in, I'm going to just pull one card for you guys, ask a question. I like to do these in between readings and stuff too. And then I'm just going to do my explanation, and we'll talk about how this works and jump right into some messages and validations from Spirit. So share the live, help me, help you, help your friends and family, and share this live. And while you're doing that, ask a question. I'm going to pull a card. Interesting. Ask a question. I'm going to pull a card, and that will be the answer to the question. So ask. Okay. Oh, why did I have to pull that card? What question did you guys ask? Seriously, guys, I got the Tower card. I guess that goes with the energy that we've got right now. If you don't know what the Tower card does, it does this. Bam! Something's going to go boom in your life. Now, this can be positive or negative. Like I said, that light is shining down. So this is going to be either, this is always surprise. It can be in a good way or a bad way. It just means that whatever needs to be cleaned up in your life is going to get cleaned up one way or another. Wow, did not expect that card. Anywho, okay, so how does this work, you guys? I do things a little bit different than some other readers here on TikTok. I'm not up here trying to make money off of these free live readings. These free live readings are free, completely free. All that I ask of you is that you help me help you and help other people by sharing the live. I am a professional psychic medium by trade. I am a professional psychic medium by trade because I can't have any other job, because I am haunted individual, if you will, in a good way. But Spirit is so prevalent in my life and has been my entire life that there is no other job that I would be able to do other than this without causing extraordinary hardship in that company in my life. It just doesn't work. So I was born this way. And so I have made it my business a long time ago. I've been doing this professionally for 10 years. And I believe in the work that I'm doing, so much so that I want to make sure that it's available to as many people as possible. That's why I get up here and I do free readings as often as I possibly can, because not everybody can afford a private reading. In order to do this type of work, I have to charge enough for a private reading that I can pay my rent and my car payment and my utilities and feed my kids. And you have to book a lot of readings, private readings, to be able to do that, right? So that's how I earn my money. And if you want to book a private reading, if you like these readings, if you like what you see, you can absolutely book a private reading, but you have to go to my website to do that, THMedium.ca. You guys got to be really careful because there's a bunch of scammers pretending to be me and other people on the internet lately, and they take my logo, my name, they take everything, they try to copy my profile, and they then solicit you for readings. Please know I will never do that. Ever, ever, ever. I do not solicit for readings. I give free readings. If you see my face on a live, that means I'm here giving free readings. That's what that means. I never email you or private message you and say, hey, come buy a reading from me. No, those are called trolls and scam artists. That's called phishing. They have to fish and try to scam and reel you in because they suck and they can't do their own work. Because if they had any talent or merit whatsoever, they would just get up and do a live and offer their services to anybody that needed that help. And I'm talking to you, trolls. If there's any of you here in the comments, a lot of you, if you could just believe in yourself and believe in your own talents, you don't need to pretend to be me or anybody else. God told me something a long time ago, is that he's got angels in every corner of this world. And so maybe you're not as good as you could be because you haven't practiced as much. But if you get up there and stop trying to copy other people and do things the way other people are doing them, and you just get up there and try to offer your services whatever way you can help, God will always send you people that will help, you can help. You don't have to fish, and you don't have to scam, and you don't have to fraud. So you guys, please be careful of those people. I'll never do that. I get up here and offer free readings as often as I can, even with my private reading schedule. And as a single mom, I'm a very busy girl, but I still work these free readings into my schedule because, like I said, it's very important to me because I see the way that people's hearts heal. I see lives come back together. I feel people's souls get lighter when a reading is over, and that's why I do this. When I was trying to learn about myself and understand my own gifts and abilities a long time ago, I got scammed, I got phished, I got trolled. I had $1,000, 900 cell phone, or not cell phone, we didn't have cell phones back there, I'm old. $1,000 phone bills, just normal phone bills from 900 numbers and stuff. And so I work really hard to make this type of healing accessible to everybody. And I do that in a number of ways. One, with these free readings. Two, with something I call the THM Club. So what the THM Club is, and if you find these mini readings helpful for you, then I encourage you to go to my website and check out the THM Club. Because the THM Club is where I go live on Zoom for members only. It's a private Zoom meeting. It's never broadcast live for everybody. It's only members. And I'm live for members twice a week, every Tuesday and Saturday. And you're guaranteed at least one message a month with your membership. It's a membership. You can either buy it in a 6-month or a 1-year subscription. And it's only $15 a month. 15. Why is it so cheap? Because some people have been through there's a lot of reasons why I make it cheap. Here's one. Some people have been through recent losses, and it's really hard to learn how to learn Spirit's new language. I say learn their new language because they're not gone. I'm going to get into that in a minute. They're still here. They're still talking to you. They're still talking to you every single day. And so sometimes when people come to me for a reading and they get these validations and things, they want more. They want more the next day, the next month, and they'll keep coming back. And that's what people took advantage of me when I was younger, and that's why my phone bills ended up getting to be $1,000. So if you're in that situation and you find that these little validations are helpful, I encourage you to sign up for the THM Club, because then you're not paying $200 for a private reading every time. It's $15 a month, and you get a month or a message every single month. Also, for coaching, psychic coaching, life coaching, that kind of stuff, intuitive, spiritual coaching, I highly encourage you to go to the THM Club and check it out. This is about us being able to work together, because if I'm helping you, then you're out there being a healed version of yourself, and a happier healed version, and happy healed happy healed people go out and make the world a happy healed place, right? So we're all in this world together. All right, so your loved ones are taking over my brain. I can hardly think straight. So let's just jump into how this works and get to some messages and validations from your loved ones. So I do this a little bit differently on TikTok than I do on Facebook. Just so you know, you guys, I've been doing this work, like I said, for 10 years. And I've been doing free readings on Facebook for more than 10 years. So when you see me up here, I want you to understand that I'm not up here trying to earn money. I'm not, like I said, this is free. This is me volunteering my time to help you. I'm not here trying to prove anything to you. And if you come to me wanting me to prove something to you, this is not going to work for you. This thing is that there is 10 years worth of free videos that you can go back and watch on my Facebook page if you want to see if I'm a good medium. If you like, I absolutely respect doing your background checks and checking things out. 100% respect that. I want you to go check out that, and I want you to go see those videos, and I want you to have some belief in me before I even try to read for you. Because if you are so skeptical and you don't believe in this, then it doesn't matter how good I am, I can't read for you. That's how this works. I cannot, and Spirit cannot, interrupt your free will. So please understand, I'm not up here trying to prove anything to you, and you're wasting my time and everybody else's time if that's what you're here for. Just sit back. If you want to know if I'm a good enough medium for you to read, then just watch for a while and go check out some videos and let me help the people that need the help for today. If you've had a message from Spirit before, if you've had like one of these free readings, please, you guys, don't ask for another one today. Go to my website, book a private reading, sign up for the THM Club, whatever it is. That's how you can tell Spirit's in my head. It's like trying to talk and then have Spirit here at the same time. In my head. Anyway, so if you've already had a free message from Spirit, then please let somebody else have a chance. Okay. How does this work? Guys, when I'm ready, this is how we're going to do this, is that I'm going to, first of all, the bigger creators, the bigger accounts I've learned, I'm technologically challenged. First thing you have to understand about me, technology is not my strong suit. I'm learning as I go, but I'm barely figuring this out. One of the things I've learned about TikTok is that you guys can add yourself to my live. So if you have 1,000 followers or more and you can add yourself to my live and you want a message from Spirit, then you can do that. But all I ask is that first you share the live. These are the rules to get a free reading. First you share the live. Then you, if you have a bigger account, add yourself to my live. And I'm just going to open that little box doohickey thing down there, whatever you call it. And see, technologically challenged. And I'm just going to pick a name and I'm going to come to that person. And when I come to you, I'm going to get you to give me your focus, to tell me who it is that you want me to connect to. And the reason why I make you guys give me your focus is on these live readings is because I've only got 10 or 15 minutes with each one of you. And a lot of you have a lot of people on that side. So if you don't give me a focus, then, and you leave it just general, when I try to go to you, I'm going to have like a dozen people trying to step forward, and then we're going to be here a long time. So I need you to give me a focus so that I can go right there and try to get to as many people as I possibly can during this live. So this is how that works. First, you share the live. If you're a bigger creator, you put it in, you add yourself to my live, and then tell me your focus when I come to you. If you don't have 1,000 followers, that's okay. Because guess what? I have another phone here. So if you don't have 1,000 followers, I need you to be ready, Guys, listen up, because I don't have a lot of patience, unfortunately. When I'm scrolling in between people and moving in between people, I need you guys to be with me. I need you guys to be paying attention. So get your pen and paper right now, because I'm going to give you the phone number to call. If you don't have a larger account and can't add yourself to my live, then what you're going to do is you're going to share the live, and then in the comment section, you're going to comment that you shared and tell me your focus. That's all you got to do. Shared and your focus. That's it. And then Spirit is going to choose who I'm going to. And when I choose you, I'm going to say your name, and then you've got to phone me as quick as possible. And I'm going to put you on speakerphone so everybody can hear the call. Okay? So here's the phone number. Got your pens and papers ready? The phone number is 403-836-4455. 403-836-4455. So we're just going to go back and forth between the bigger account to the smaller account, to the bigger account to the smaller account. And I'm going to try to get to as many of you as I can do today before I run out of steam. Fair enough? All right. Now, before I jump right in and choose somebody from the live, which I don't know if anybody's even added themselves yet, we'll see. I just want to quickly go over how this works for me, because it's very important that you guys understand how I read. It's very important that you understand my process, because your loved ones are not gone. They are still here. They're still talking to you all the time. They are just pure energy. They don't have a physical body to communicate with speech the same way that you and I do. They're pure energy, and they communicate through energy. And they don't care if I understand this information or not, I promise you. They don't give me the whole backstory before they tell me to say what they want me to say. The way this works for me is as I connect to your energy, I can sense their energy through all of my senses. Your senses are the ways that we interpret the different vibrations of this physical reality that we are in. It's just made up of a bunch of different vibrations. And all of your senses pick up those vibrations differently. Your nose picks up different vibrations than your ears, for example. You follow me? So when your loved ones step forward, they communicate through my senses, and then they will play things from what I call my library, which is my thoughts, my feelings, and my experiences. And they will show me whatever it is that they need to show me to get me to say whatever it is that they need me to say, so you get the message they need you to get. But I emphasize again, they're not going to tell me why they're saying certain things. I don't get the backstory. My job is to just tell you what they're saying. I am literally the medium. That's why we're called medium. Person in between, channel, in between, interpreter, if you will. They speak symbolically. They speak through energy. And so my job is to translate that energy into physical language that you will understand. But you need to understand that for your loved ones, this is not about predicting what is coming up in your future. This is not about guessing what your nickname was in 1982 or what your dog's name was before it died. And if, like I said, if you bring that kind of prove it kind of energy to it, it will stop this from working. And your loved ones will often pull their energy back, because for them, this is about them giving you details of things going on in your life that I can't know, so that you know that they are still with you. Yesterday, I was giving a reading to a lady, and her mom kept showing me bumblebees and flowers. And I'm like, why am I seeing bumblebees and flowers? Like, I'm following this bumblebee, this big fat bumblebee. She just finished watching a documentary on bumblebees. And I know that seems like, so what's the point of that? The point of that is that I can't know that. I wasn't there. Her mama was. Her mama was sitting right beside her watching that documentary. And see, that's what this is about. That's why I get up here and do this work. Because you can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on knowing that they're still with you. They're still loving you. They're still guiding you. They're still communicating with you. But they speak energy. They speak symbology. They speak synchronization and alignment. I want you to understand that if you are here watching these messages and validations from Spirit, especially today, right now, after I don't advertise, nobody knew I was going to be live today. I said I was going to be live yesterday, but God told me, no, take a day off and relax and go to bed early and rest up. And here we are today. I didn't even know we were going to be here today. So if you are here watching these messages and validations from Spirit, it's because Spirit brought you here. You were synchronized here. You were here because that's their language. You were in the right place at the right time, at the right moment for this to pop up on your news feed. And that's because Spirit communicates through synchronicity and alignment. And so what that means is that even if I don't read for you specifically today, and you hear me reading for somebody else and it sounds like that message resonates with you, or it could be for you too, I promise you it is. It is not an accident. There is no such thing as fluke, random, or chance. Coincidence means together happenings. Co means together. Incidents are happenings, together happenings. It is your non-physical loved ones and spiritual team guiding us physical beings along our way, placing you in the right place at the right time to receive the messages, the answers, the validations, the love and support that you've been asking for. So even if I don't get a message to you today, please know that I've been doing this for 10 years, guys, and I'm not going anywhere. I work really hard to try to make time in my schedule for these. So I will be back again. If you don't get read today, it's just a matter of time. If you are helping me help you and you are sharing these messages, these live readings, you are sharing my posts and my videos, and you are helping me help you, it's just a matter of time until you get read. All right. Are you guys ready to do this? I'm ready. Spirit's so loud in my head and I'm already having breathing issues. Please remember when I choose or when I come to you guys, that your loved ones take me through their passing from their perspective, not from ours. And it's always for a very good reason. It's always, 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 because oftentimes we think that they suffer so much more in those final moments than they do. And sometimes that is what keeps us from healing. And just knowing how that transition affected them can bring us comfort, because we see their physical body in one way and we think how much that would feel. But the soul's experience through that transition process usually experiences that a little different. So just keep that in mind when I come to you guys. All right. And are we sharing the live? How many people are here? Not very many today. 53, I think. I think. Share this live, you guys. Share the live. All right. Let's see who's here. I'm going to have to put on these glasses again, though. Who is?
Hi,
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
That's good. What is your name?
My name is Sarah.
It's good to talk to you, Sarah.
It
I
is
need to
so
tell you
good
to
to talk
breathe. Are
to
you
you
a little
too.
shocked?
Yeah,
Okay, I can feel it. I'm like, breathe, breathe. I feel like you're holding your breath. They can't see you. They can only see me.
yeah.
Have you seen me read before, Sarah?
Plenty of times. I've been following you for about 2 weeks now.
Oh, awesome. Yay. Well, I'm glad that we're here today. I'm glad to connect with you. Who do you want to focus on?
My dad.
Okay. Okay, I know people can't see you, but I can feel it. And you're just like, oh, I need to blow that out for me, hon. Blow that out for me. And then we'll do our connection
Yeah.
exercise. Okay, you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, both feet flat on the floor for me.
Mhm.
I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Okay. Okay, so are you ready for the puzzle dump?
Yes.
You remember the puzzle dump explanation?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Here we go, because he's not wasting any time. Let me tell you, he's like, I'm first, haha, I'm first. Like being first is like,
Yeah.
feels like part of the enjoyment here. He
Yeah.
really likes that. He right away, and I was saying this even before we connected, takes me to the throat, and I get this where I can't breathe.
Yeah.
You can even hear it changing in my voice. So I'm not sure how that relates. I do know he takes me to that breath and I'm on the other side. I have a little bit of dizziness, a little bit of spinning thoughts. Now, sometimes the spin of thoughts can be there for a few different reasons. But with his case, I just feel like I didn't really get to say goodbye or I didn't get a chance to communicate. Now, that could be actual spinning like a car accident, but I'm not exactly sure. They take me through their passing from their perspective, not from ours. And that's kind of how his energy steps forward. Like, like, okay, so I can't breathe. It's a little confusing. What the heck? I can't really say goodbye, but I'm okay. And then as soon as he gets to that side, he's like jumping up and down. He's showing me his muscles, how strong he is, how good he is. He's showing me his whole body, that he's all in one piece. He looks great. And then he shows me the brain scoop, which is where they don't want you to remember something a certain way. He wants you to remember him strong and healthy and happy. And then I smell food. And I'm trying to slow him down. He's also reconnected with the mother figure that's on that side. And I'm not sure if that's his mom or his grandma, but we'll get to that in a second. And this is why we call it the puzzle dump.
Yeah.
Is some of this making sense to you, hun?
Absolutely.
How do you understand the breath and the spinning thoughts around Dad's passing? How did he pass?
He passed of severe stage 4 cancer.
Yeah, yeah.
He got diagnosed literally a week before he died.
Wow. So that's
Yeah.
why everything happened so fast. I got chills when you said that because he needs you to know that from his perspective. So that makes perfect sense why he keeps showing me the spinning along with the last breath because it's like, don't worry about me. I didn't even have time to know what the heck was going on. From my perspective, I took a deep breath and I'm on this side. The regret that he has is that he wasn't able to say goodbye or he didn't give you guys a chance. Like he wasn't able to, you know what I mean? I can feel everybody around. I can hear them talking to me. I know that you guys were there as he's saying this, he's showing me the holding of the hand. And it's interesting because I see two sides of this coin. There were people with him and somebody was not with him when he passed.
Yeah.
And who was the person that wasn't there when he passed?
My brother.
He does not want your brother to feel bad about that. He does not want him. Remember, I said the brain scoop? He doesn't want to remember something a certain way.
Yeah.
He didn't want, he's like, I know this is going to sound bad. No offense to your brother, but he's like, your brother couldn't handle that, sweetie. Your brother could not handle that last breath in his mind, being stuck in his mind for the rest of his life. He could not handle that.
No. It was hard enough for us. I was there and I saw him 2 hours before he passed away. And when I looked at my dad, I just cried because I knew that was it. I knew I would never see my dad after that.
Physically.
Yeah.
You're not going to see him physically. He's here
Yeah.
now, and his soul has not left your side. I promise you that. Why do I smell food?
My dad loved pizza. And when he went into hospice on Thursday before he died, and we ordered pizza, and he couldn't have any.
Got it. These, and if you've ever seen me read before, you know that as they give me that puzzle dump around their passing, there'll be a detail like that around that has to do with their passing, but seems unrelated when I'm getting the puzzle dump.
Yeah.
Last week, I think there was a lady in her puzzle dump. He goes, and tattoo. Turned out that's how she identified the body was the tattoo. You see what I'm saying? Sounds
Yeah.
unrelated, but totally related. So it's funny when you say that your dad says, yeah, just know that every time you order pizza, I'm there eating it with you.
Yeah.
Mom, 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 mom. It's
Yeah, I
funny
have a
because,
toddler.
well, yes, I can hear that. You've
Yeah.
got and more on that side. So did you just start having babies?
No, I'll be a mom this December for 12 years.
Are you wanting more?
Oh, no, I have 5 kids. I do not want no more kids.
Your dad's showing me still that there's kids on the other side, that he's hanging out with the souls of the children on the other side before they come here.
Um,
So,
I do have a nephew that passed away.
yeah. Now, this, when you say nephew that passed away, this would be like as an infant.
He was born stillborn.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because right away I can't breathe. So are they still trying to have children?
My brother does have a child. I don't know what his future entails for children, but I do know I am done having kids.
Because I think the feeling that I'm getting.
Oh,
Are you still there?
yeah,
Your dad's like, I'm just babysitting, honey. I'm just babysitting.
yeah,
I gotta plug this phone in so it doesn't die on us. Hold on a second here. Bear with me. I told you, I warned you, I'm technologically challenged.
it's okay.
Okay, I think we got her there. Hopefully that does not die. Okay. Because sometimes in these situations, what happens is the soul, not as often in stillborns, I'll be honest with you. Actually, let me say this, that stillborn is can go either way. Okay, let me say it this way. Your dad's talking a million miles a minute, and I'm trying to get him to condense it so that I can say it quick enough that we can get the message through and get on to what else he wants to say here. There's two messages coming through on this. I can feel the grief around the loss of this child, and your dad is holding the child, letting him know that he has the soul of that child on the other side. But if your brother wants to try again, that soul will try to come back if they want him to come back. But oftentimes what happens is if we have a miscarriage or something before the child is born and we don't get emotionally bonded to the soul, that specific soul, then that soul will just come back again in the next body. But if we actually deliver the baby, name the baby, and he's saying he's named, he's got like, so in that case, he probably will wait on that side until his parents get there, because he's not gonna. Otherwise, if he reincarnates, then when they get up there, they're going to be looking for their baby and be like, where the heck is our baby? You know what
Yeah,
I mean? But there is an emphasis that if your brother wants more children, that your dad is sending them. Like, I feel like don't give up.
yeah,
Okay. And I keep hearing, Mama, Mama, Mama. See, I told you there was another message. He wants me to say that. That's for your brother. But I keep
yeah.
hearing Mom, Mom, Mom. And he's giving me the yellow rose, which is my symbol for either best friend or separation or divorce. Your mom's still here in the physical world?
She is.
Were they separated before he passed?
No.
They're still together?
Yeah,
So she was like his best friend then, because the
yeah,
yellow rose is friendship. First and
yeah.
foremost, friendship. And if they're still together when they pass and they're showing me the yellow rose, then that's his way of reminding mom he's still her best friend.
Okay. Yeah, they were inseparable.
That would make sense. He's thanking her for the choices and decisions. He's thanking everybody for the choices and decisions around his passing. He's making me feel like there's almost like an apology there of sorts, because I don't think anybody, your dad's really young to be on that side. Is he like 50?
My dad was 55.
Yeah, see, I can feel he's in his 50s. He feels too young to be on that side.
Yeah,
And too young to have left your mom. Like, he's making me feel like we didn't even fully prepare for this. We didn't see
no,
this happening. She had to make a lot of choices and decisions that she wasn't expecting to make at that young of an age.
yeah. We had to make the decision if his quality of life was going to be worth it to continue and to get him into chemotherapy, or if it was better just to put him in hospice and let him go.
And that's why he went so fast, because he did not want you guys to have to endure that energy anymore. He needed you to know that he knew that body had its time. It wasn't going to work for him anymore. And that's why he's on that side going, I'm good. I'm good. Look at me. I'm all together. I'm right here. I'm good. Now, who's the mother figure he's stepping forward with? I think his mom's still here, isn't she?
My grandmother died actually 6 months before my dad died.
God, yeah. So that's why her energy is still foggy. So they're together on that side. Let me just see if what I can get off of her. She's taken me to the head. Now, when you say my grandma died, I feel that spinning a little bit here, like confusion, maybe stroke, aneurysm, dementia, Alzheimer's, inability to communicate so well before I pass, and also pain throughout the body,
Yeah.
more than one issue throughout the body. Do you understand that?
She had an infection that took both her legs, and then a couple weeks before she died, she kind of just started shutting down.
Yeah, that would make sense. Now, they show me that they're together on that side, and I see the light switch and together again. Now, it's interesting because I see the tombstone, which is my symbol for where or how I've been laid to rest. It doesn't necessarily mean buried, but I almost feel like one's buried, one's cremated, or there's something about being together after death. So the way they show me that, sometimes the way, because they can't show me what's not in my library, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes, is your dad cremated?
he is.
Because I see this, which is like cremated and my ashes spread, or I'm with more than one person, I'm with the people that I'm love, and I'm feeling like I'm together. Is grandma buried?
So my grandmother was cremated, but her ashes, my dad and his sister were supposed to go spread her ashes where my grandfather is.
Got ya. They keep saying together, together, together. They're showing me the ashes. They're showing me the gratitude for making this choice or decision. Now, you say where my grandfather is. He died a long time ago, didn't he?
19 years ago.
Because as soon as you said him, your grandma put the heart around the two of them, and I feel her heart just come back together.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's here, he's here, he's here. Did he smoke?
All my grandparents smoked, both of them. Yeah.
Like, as soon as he steps forward, I can smell the cigarette smoke around him.
Yeah.
They're all together on that side. Your dad wants you to know that he's not missing a single thing in your world right now. He's talking about a picnic or eating outside. It's all about the food with your dad. Um, he's literally taking me to a park and I see the red rose, which is birthday, anniversary, or a date that happens once a year. I feel like I'm going to, it's in the summer, July or August here. Who's got the birthday coming up in the summer?
Both mine and my dad's. My dad was born July 20th, and I was born July 26th or 22nd. And my daughter's birthdays are July 10th, and then my anniversary is actually July 27th.
So they're all coming up. You see why he aligned it? If you've been watching me for a couple weeks, you hear me telling you that Spirit will line this up. That if you didn't get read 2 weeks ago, it's because he's waiting to line you up at the right moment, the right time.
Yeah.
And are you planning on a picnic or something? Like, I feel like we're going outside. I don't know if this is a water park or like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going outside and I'm eating food.
We have my mom lives in BC currently, so I'm actually leaving on July 7th to go back to my mom for a whole month. And the plan is to celebrate my daughter's birthday out at the beach because they live right beside Skull Lake. And we were going to do a big birthday, and we always eat outside when we're with my parents. Like, it's just, we eat outside.
And it's a lake. That's why I can feel
Yeah.
the water around it.
Yeah.
So know that when you do that, your dad's soul will be there. He's wishing a happy birthday to all the kids. Has it only been 1 or 2 years since he's been gone? I keep seeing 1 or 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's been 1 month.
Oh, oh,
My dad died May 27th.
oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry. No wonder he's so proud of himself. Not only did he get to be first today, it's like I've only been gone a month or two, and yet here I am, and I'm first. That is I have this saying, there's something really special. I've been doing this work for a long time, and all love is special, but there is something extraordinarily special and powerful about a father's love. A father's love is extraordinarily protective. And I'm trying not to cry right now. I'm like trying to back him up here. I'm like, don't make me cry. I got mascara on. I have my amethyst to filter out that emotion. Like, don't do that to me. But never underestimate the power of a father's love. And if he's getting through to you this soon after he passed, It's because he does not want you to say for one single moment that he is dead. He is not dead. He is
No.
still here. He's sending you the signs. I feel like you've been flooded in signs since he
Yeah.
passed. I'm seeing the bugs, a lot of them. He's bugging the shit out of you, I heard.
Yeah.
Have you seen the ladybugs?
I haven't seen ladybugs, but I have been seeing butterflies and rainbows and robins.
Like all of them.
Oh,
Watch for the ladybugs. I'm not sure what the, like, I'm seeing ladybugs clear as day. Maybe because, and that goes with the picnic. You see what I'm saying?
my one daughter's nickname is Ladybug.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've been calling her Ladybug since she was about 2 weeks old.
So that's what I mean when I say they're talking to you, they're not talking to me. Your dad is not gone. He's still with you. He speaks energetically. He speaks love. He speaks vibration and alignment and synchronicity. Tell him, give him things to show up in your world. So for example, before you guys go on that picnic or to celebrate the birthday, say, Dad, we need a sign. Show us a sign in the clouds, or show us a sign in a flower, or show us whatever. Be specific. Tell him what to show you,
Yeah,
and then watch for that to align in your world. Give him a job to do. Tell him you need a sale on the food because it's gotten extraordinarily more expensive than a car right now. So be like, you're in
yeah,
charge of food, Dad. You like the food so much. You get us some sales on those burgers. And watch how everything lines up so that when you go do the shopping for your trip, you will feel his presence when you see like 70% off those burgers or whatever it is.
yeah.
Just know how much he loves you. Know how much he loves mom, and that his soul has not left you. Mm.
I know.
No wonder your heart was just a going when I came to you. I'm so sorry, honey.
It was hard. It was really hard. Um, he's not the father that I was born to, but he was the father I deserved. He's the father who stepped up for me, and I thank God every day for him. And I miss him so much, and I do feel hurt because he's gone, but it was his time, and I know that one day I will see him again, and I can't wait until I see him, and I'm going to give him the world's biggest hug.
You will see him, and I promise you, sweetie, if you can learn his language, you will see evidence of him in your world so strongly that it will become impossible for you to think of him as dead anymore. I want you to take the word dead out of your vocabulary and change it to invisible.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, they will coordinate events that will make you feel their presence. I'm going to share a story with you because I think you need to hear it, and everybody watching needs to hear this story. This is what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
So here's an example. I was giving a reading to a lady once who had lost her son when he was about 23. And when I was giving this reading to this lady, she had an estimate for a roof on her kitchen table. Her son kept telling me to tell his mom to rip that estimate up, that he was going to bring his mom a better deal. Now, when I told her that, she looked at me like I had three heads, and she's like, "What do you mean? I've had an estimate from every company in this small town, and that one is cheaper than all the rest by like $1,500, and you want me to rip it up? Where is this better deal going to come from?" And I was laughing. I'm like, I don't know. I just know that when the dead say they're going to do something for you, they do it in such a way that you will feel their presence. So she ripped it up and then kind of threatened me that if the snow came before the roof did, that I was paying for it. So I'm praying too. And then it's a couple weeks later, I get a phone call from this lady, and she was crying. She was crying so hard I could hardly understand her. And she goes, "Tracy, we had a memorial for my son a few days ago, and some of his friends showed up that I hadn't seen in years. Two of them just happened to be roofers, and they are doing my roof for free." She's like, "I'm sitting here on my front lawn in a lawn chair on my front lawn watching them do my roof for free." And she's like, "You're exactly correct. If my son was still here, that's exactly what he would have said to me. No, Ma, rip that up. I'm sending my boys to do it for you." She said that she could feel his presence so thick it was like his soul was hugging her. And so she parked herself on that lawn chair with a beer and watched those boys work all afternoon until the roof was done, and she felt her son's presence that day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Your dad is not gone, sweetie. That's the whole point of this. I don't want to let you go until you understand that, until you understand that he's going to still help you with things in your life. He's still going to align his presence in your world in a way that you will feel him there. If you ask him, if you don't treat him dead, you have to understand that he's invisible energy now, but energy is not created nor destroyed. It is always there. And like I said, there is something extraordinarily powerful about a father's love. And if you give him things to do in your life, then I promise you this man is never going to let you down. You're going to feel his presence, but you got to tell him what you need because he can't interrupt your free will. If every time his soul comes near you, you interpret that as he's dead, because every time he gets near you, you're going to feel him. You're going to feel him in your thoughts. You're going to think of him. And if every time he comes close enough for you to think of him and you tell yourself he's dead and it causes you pain, he's not going to get close enough for you to feel his presence because he doesn't want to hurt you. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
No, it does. And I mean, I've been very angry this last couple weeks. And, one of the things I keep yelling at him is, you died on me. You left me. You're dead. You're gone.
He's not. He's not going to be gone. He's never going to be gone. He's going, this is why we're talking today. I want you to
Yeah.
understand that. And this is why, whatever you need, you say, Dad, I need your help with this. And Dad can help with it. Not in the same way he could in the physical world, like that story with the lady in the roof. But I promise you, you will feel his soul's presence when you ask him for help. You will feel his guidance throughout your life. But if every time he gets close you feel his pain, he will back up for a little while because he doesn't want to cause you pain. He wants to give you joy and validation and love and reassurance that this is not the end. This is just the beginning of a new relationship. It's like think of your dad as if he moved to Germany.
Yeah.
If he moved to Germany, he couldn't physically help you in the same way he could before, but you would still communicate, but it would be different communication than if you were physically face to face, right?
Yeah.
Uh, all right. I love his energy. And that's all I hear is I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you all. As he's pulling his energy back, he's like sending love to everybody. I hope this was helpful, sweetie.
It was. I got to say goodbye, but he didn't get to say goodbye to me.
There
And
is
that
no
was hard. By
goodbye.
the time I got to him, he was pretty much gone. And I sat by him. It just I feel like it's something I needed to do to fully heal.
Just know as you're saying that he's showing me the holding of the hand, which he showed me earlier, which is I know that you're there. I know that they're with me. I know that they're with me. But he is not gone. When you said he didn't get a chance to say goodbye, he said that in the puzzle dump too, right?
Yeah.
And he said, I'm glad that I didn't get a chance to say goodbye because there is no goodbyes. This is not goodbye. It's only goodbye if you say goodbye. If you say, all right, show me the money, watch what happens.
Oh, that's what's been going on. It's, he even in his passing, he's the gift that still gives.
Yeah.
We have found quite a bit of stuff, and we're just kind of sitting here going, even when he's no longer in the physical world, he's still giving gifts and he's still providing and he's still here.
That's exactly why I do this work because that's what I want. That's the message I want you to take out of this. I let him pull his energy back, I want you to know that in your heart. And I want you to keep talking to him and keep asking him for stuff and keep including him in all your special events and all your special days and know that he's not going to miss a single one of them. Your dad is not gone. He's just different now and you have to communicate differently. But I would take that different communication over no communication any day.
No, for sure.
All right, sweetie. You have a great rest of your weekend,
Me
okay?
too. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
You're very welcome, honey. You're very
Bye.
welcome. All right. Do you know how to hang it up? Oh, you do? Okay, I got the specs on because I'm going to read your comments. So I'm just going to, if you're new here, if you just signed on, this is how you get a message today. First, you got to share the live, guys. Share the live for me. And then you got to comment in the comment section, shared, and your focus. Tell me who you want to focus on. If you just say general, I'm not coming to you. I don't have time to read all 50 people that are stepping forward around you. So yeah, share the live, comment that you shared and who you want to talk to. All right. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Where are we going? See, this is where you see me looking at it, but I'm kind of skimming, and spirit is like, I can feel spirit here, and I'm just trying to see who matches this energy. Beauty by Bay. Am I saying that right? Beauty by BAI. Beauty by Bay. Shared. Cousin. Please, God, I need to hear from him. I need answers. I don't know if I can give you those answers. We'll see. Let's try. Beauty by Bay. If you heard me, that's you, then you got to call me. 403-836-4455. You got to call me. You got to be quick too, because patience is not my strong suit either. Technology nor patience are my strong suits. Because it's embarrassing sitting up here talking to yourself, staring at yourself. Da, 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 da. So, give me a call as soon as you can. I'm just going to look at the comments again. Make sure that you... Bum, ba, da, bum. Okay, looks like you're on it. So, yeah, here she goes. I don't remember what your name was. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who am I talking to?
Hi. My name's Bailey.
Sorry, say that again?
Bailey.
Bailey? Okay, sorry, Bailey. I'm just adjusting my
Yes, ma'am.
camera and stuff here. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Technologically challenged, doing the best I can here. Okay, so now I just moved it all over the place. Sorry, Bailey. Okay. Oh, my goodness sake. Okay, you said cousin, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting. Okay, I'm definitely picking up information off of this. It's interesting because your comment said, please God, I need answers. And it was the please God that got me to choose that. Because what I heard when I read that was, yes, and God is real. When I read that, because you wrote shared and your cousin, you need answers. I heard yes, because God is real. So I'm not sure how that plays into this yet. I have no information about you. All you've said is your first name or him, but I know that message is going to come into play here.
Okay.
Okay. So have you seen me read before?
A few times, but not recently.
Okay. But you've heard my explanation, how this works and all that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So are you in a position where we can do this connection exercise?
Yes.
All right. So I need you to sit with both feet flat on the ground for me. And then I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Okay. So have you heard me describe the puzzle dump before, hun?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. We got a bit of a big puzzle dump coming through, okay?
Okay.
Right away, I feel like I can't breathe and I'm struggling to breathe, but more than that, I feel burning in the throat. Now, sometimes when I feel burning in the throat, that can mean that substance is involved in some way, shape, or form. I'm not sure if this is a him, the cousin?
Yeah, it's a him.
Okay, because all you said is cousin. I'm guessing it's a gentleman that I have talking to me. Anyway, and so when I feel that burning, it does not necessarily mean he was the one with the substance, but it definitely means that there's something to do with substance in this situation. I don't feel like I'm in my right mind, to be honest with you. I feel very confused and it's interesting because this whole side of my neck and everything hurts. I can definitely feel the distorted energy around his passing. Distorted energy comes from pain, grief, trauma around somebody's passing. It makes the energy field really thick. It's kind of like how you can still hear underwater, but it will sound like this because water distorts sound. It's kind of like grief distorts that energy. And again, there's something about right here. I almost wonder if this is an accident of some sort, or how do you understand the pain and the quick, unexpected, or traumatic passing around this? Is some of this making sense?
Yes, he did overdose. We just don't know the circumstances of like what happened. He was found on the side of the road in the grass.
Got ya. Do you understand why I get pain in the shoulder, neck area?
I'm not sure on that unless he was thrown out of the vehicle.
Got ya. And when you say that, I feel like I can see bruises or something, like it's my whole side feels swollen.
Yeah, at his funeral we couldn't do a viewing because he was so swollen.
Okay, thank you. That's why I can feel that all the way down my side. So what he's making me feel is, first of all, he's taking some responsibility for being where he was at that moment, at that time. He shows me hiding stuff and not letting people know who he's actually been hanging around, because I feel like he's separated. It's almost like if he was in a gang or something some time before and then he separated from those people, and I don't know if he was in the process of recovery, or there's something about in and like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And it's like I'm living in two worlds and people don't know. And exactly how you say, like getting thrown out of a vehicle or something makes sense. Like I feel overdose, you understand? And that maybe I don't feel murder. You got to understand, I don't feel murder. I feel fear. I feel like whoever he was with would have seen him overdose and didn't know how to deal with that. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't feel murder on this. I got to be honest with you. He's taking responsibility. That doesn't mean that there won't be justice. Let me just say, just because they didn't actually murder him does not mean that they shouldn't be held responsible for not taking care of him in the right way when they found out that he had passed. You understand?
Exactly. Yeah.
And so he's letting you know that there will be justice. There will be justice. These characters are going to be revealed soon enough. It feels like there's a female involved as well who is really having a hard time stomaching this. Has this not been very long? It's because of the distorted energy. I can't tell if it was just like yesterday or if it's like 3 years ago, because I feel like 1 to 3, and I'm not sure if it's years, months.
Yeah, it was years ago.
I thought so. Like 3 years ago?
2.
There, right in the middle. He's like between 1 and 3 years ago.
Yep.
2. Just show me 2, dude. He likes the tattoo. Who got the tattoo for him after he passed?
His brother.
Tell him that he likes that. He's sorry that he kept this hidden. Do you understand the I'm in between two lives kind of thing?
Yeah, he showed us a different side of him. We didn't. We kind of knew what was going on, but we didn't know the extent of it. So he was kind of showing a different side.
He's like, make sure you say that again and again and again to my mom and to my family, because there's a whole lot of coulda, woulda, shouldas going on in this situation. I should have done this. I could have done that. We should have done this. We should have done that. And he's like, I
Yep.
take responsibility because I kept it hidden. Now he's going back. See, he knows these people, and you guys know these people,
Okay.
or you know of them, because it feels like these are the people he was with when he was. So let me say it this way. Would you understand that you thought he was through most of this addiction, that you knew he had a problem somewhat at some time in the recent past before he passed, that he was hanging around some bad people or some connected people, connected to the wrong crowd people, and that he had distanced himself from those people?
Yeah.
Those are the ones involved.
Okay.
I see 3 people.
3?
Yes. I say 3 because there's a female as well.
Okay.
Slow this down. He's like, now he stands up and he shows me the body scan, and he wants you to know that he's not in any pain on that side. Like, that he's good. He's like doing the wiggle up there, which is, I'm all in one piece over here. I've got all my mobility. I am so good over here. He's giving you the rose, which is my symbol for birthday, anniversary, or a date that happens once a year. And it either just passed or is coming up. How do you understand that?
My birthday.
Which is when?
My birthday. July 10th.
So know that he's aligning this as close as he possibly can to say happy birthday to you. Now, I heard that infant there with you, and I see either named after or just like. Is that a little boy, baby?
No, it's my daughter.
It's your girl? How old is she?
Yeah. She's 8 months.
Because he's showing me, I'm still doing that. He's showing me named after or just like me. You didn't name her after him, did you?
No, but she has his personality.
I'm telling you right now, that would not surprise. He's laughing at you. He's like, sucker, she's just like me. She's just like me.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Is she starting to walk already? He's showing me her pulling herself up on things.
Oh my gosh, yes, she's starting to pull herself up on everything, and she's only 8 months old.
That's what I mean. I would not guess that. My kid was barely sitting up at 7 months, let alone pulling themselves up at 8.
Yes, she is.
Because she's strong like him.
She's doing it right now.
She's doing it right now?
Yeah.
That's why he's talking about it. Because when I tell you guys that this for your loved ones is about giving you validations of things I can't know, you're on the phone. I can't know that. He's there with you.
Wow.
He's watching over you and her. He's talking about how beautiful she is, how proud he is of you, what an amazing mom you are. I see this, which is my symbol for struggle or challenge in a relationship. How do you understand that?
Me and my dad don't have a relationship.
Your father?
Yes.
Slow this down. So your dad, it's funny because we're talking about the baby, and then he shows me that sign, and then you say that, and I'm like, well, how does that relate? And he's like, well, because of the baby. So your dad hasn't seen the baby very much.
Not at all.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. And is dad struggling with an addiction as well?
Yes.
Because your cousin's showing me my symbol for breaking of an addiction. He wants you to know that he's trying to help with dad, that he's trying to steer him and align him towards recovery as well. And he needs you to know that he's really proud of you. I know it's hard to put distance or space around somebody that you know is struggling under the weight of addiction, but because you love him, it doesn't stop you from loving your dad. But you also know that you can't have that around your daughter. And so this is what we call loving from a distance. You give them all your love, but you understand that you can't be in their vicinity right now. I call it loving like from a distance. It's like you love tigers, but when you go to the zoo, you don't get in the cage with them because they'll bite, right?
Yeah.
Somebody who's dealing with that type of heavy addiction, you love them from a distance, but you don't go get right into the cage with them because they bite. And it's not because they want to, it's just the nature of the addiction.
Yep.
So just know that they're not giving up on your dad. And he's really proud of you. He wants you to understand that you're doing exactly the right thing right now. Did you get married after he passed?
Yes.
Because he said he just said he attended your wedding in spirit. Feels like it wasn't long after he passed too. Like 6 months, a year, maybe?
Yeah, it was only 8 months.
See what I mean? I can feel it. He needs you to know that he was there. He's talking about what a beautiful bride you were. Were you pregnant when you got married?
No.
Because he's teasing you about a shotgun marriage. And I'm like, doesn't that mean that you were pregnant when you got married?
God. We had a backyard wedding.
Oh! Ha! See, I don't even know what he means. He's just like, you say what I tell you to say. He was there. I promise you he's not missing anything. He's putting the for sale sign up on the house, which is my sign that for either buying, selling, moving, renovating a property. How do you understand that?
We're going to buy a new house within the next 2 years.
So the reason why he tells you that is make sure you ask him for his help first. Tell him exactly what kind of house you want, exactly what price you want to pay, exactly what neighborhood you want to be in. Get as detailed as you possibly can. Write it all down on a piece of paper. Thank him for his help and put it away. And you watch that boy line that in your world. And when it comes into your world, it will come in so easy, so extraordinarily synchronized that you will know he sent it.
Okay.
Know how much he loves you. Please know he's okay. And he said, just know that the justice will come. I think we're waiting on the female. It's the female, I think, that is going to be the hero in the situation. I see a male and a female, or I see 2 males and a female, and it's like we're all hanging out together, probably doing drugs we shouldn't be doing, and we see somebody get really sick, and so we don't know what to do with it, so we have to try to dispose. And he was found somewhere way off the beaten path, too, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were trying not to get busted, right? But this lady's guilt is going to take over. I don't even know if she knows where they dumped him. I think that she didn't go with them for that. I just think she was there when he actually passed.
Okay.
But he is definitely okay. He goes, you spell that out too. He goes, write it down. Thank you for bringing us justice. Thank you for this case having answers. Thank you for bringing that to us. Write it down on a piece of paper. Give it to him and watch how he can align that scenario into your world, because I do feel justice coming in. It's just that it'll happen at exactly the right moment at exactly the right time. All right, I'm going to let him pull his energy back, hon. But I hope that was helpful.
It was so helpful. I appreciate you doing that so much. I really needed it. It's been really hard not knowing what happened.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like just a series of misfortunate events that cascaded one on top of the other, and dysfunctional people making dysfunctional choices in a state of addiction. I'm not feeling malice. I'm not feeling intention, but that doesn't take away the fact that he's still not here. But, well, he didn't like the way I said that. He's like, what the heck? I just did all that work to prove I am still here. Let me say that better. Doesn't change the fact that he is invisible now. Upgraded to his invisible body, but still with you.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to let him pull his energy back. You have a great rest of your weekend, okay?
You too. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, hun. You take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, you guys. Yay, and our phone is actually charging. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to take a bigger content. Blah, blah. You can tell they're in my head. Let me try this again. I'm going to take a bigger content creator right now. Somebody's already cutting off my breathing. Who do we have up here? All right.
Hello,
Hi, who am I talking to?
my name is Kayla.
Hi, Kayla. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good. Are you driving? Sorry? Uh-oh. We didn't have a good connection. Can you say that again? Are you driving?
I am.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to work while you're driving, hun, because your connection is really bad. I just need a good connection to your energy to read for you. Yeah. I'm so sorry, honey. Okay. So I will come back to you because I can't read for you if you're driving and you're moving and I can't get a connection. You can't hear what I'm saying. Nobody can hear what you're saying. I love you to pieces. That's called spirit tag. They're getting you ready to be ready. So know that you are on my list of spirits list of people to read. I just can't read for you in that state. Okay. So please know that I wanted to. That's spirit's way of letting you know that they're here with you. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Whoever I'm connecting with has a breathing thing for sure. Hello.
Hi,
Hi. What is your first name?
Heidi.
Hi, Heidi. I like that. Hi, Heidi. I'm sure that's not the first time you've heard that one.
Oh, no.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Good. Where are you from? I hear the accent.
UK.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, so who is it that we're connecting with?
Please.
Sorry, say that again.
My husband.
Okay, honey. Okay. So, are you sitting somewhere where we can do this connection exercise?
I am, yes.
Awesome. All right. So, if I can get you to sit with both feet flat on the floor, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Okay. You've heard my explanation of the puzzle dump?
Yeah.
Here we go. My face right away gets very tingly, which is my sign of disfiguration or that I did not look in death the way that I did in life. Sometimes I see that around like fast acting, like cancers or illnesses and stuff. He definitely is showing me the wiggle on that side, like, woohoo, look at, I can move again. Like there's a emphasis on having freedom, free mobility on that side. He kind of steps out of his body like he's stepping out of a wet bathing suit. So when they do that, that's their sign for me that that body was done. It was not going to work for me anymore. It was just not working. I see the holding of the hand, which is my sign for I knew somebody was with me when I took my last breath. And there's something about eating or being nauseous. Like I feel like I have a lot of nausea, which makes me think maybe this is like cancer or something again, but that I'm guessing at again, because this is the puzzle dump. As I say this, he shows me, I can smell cigarette smoke coming around, and I'm not sure if that's from him or the father figure that's up on that side with him that he brings forward as he steps forward. And then he also shows me that there's a younger soul that is on that side as well, somebody that would be underneath of him. So I don't know who that is yet. Child, niece, nephew, a young sibling. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm trying to slow him down, but there's a huge amount of love that is coming forward from this man. Like the puzzle dump hasn't stopped. He's showing me the rose colored glasses, which is my symbol for where they see things differently on that side than they did when they were here in the physical world. And just how much love that he has for you, an overemphasis on the love. Now, sometimes they will overemphasize something because that's who they were in the physical world. They ran around saying it like that all the time. And sometimes it's because they didn't say it enough here in the physical world. I think it's the first one. Huh. Are you understanding some of this?
Some of it, yes.
Okay. So I want to go to the breathing thing and to him showing me all the mobility on that side. Was this cancer or something like this, hun?
No. He took his life and he had a heart attack.
Yeah. So this is why it's so important for them to take me through their passing from their perspective and not from ours. This is exactly why. Because I never know exactly why they're telling me the things they're saying until you validate. And when you said he took his own life, he was showing me that body scan, like that body is broken for me. It's not working for me anymore. It's like not gonna work. Did he have some health issues? Like you said heart, but there's health issues there as well?
Yeah, he was an alcoholic and he was a heavy smoker as well. So yes, there's the smoking.
And that also explains to me why he's overemphasizing the love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. You understand?
Yeah.
Because he didn't say it enough here in the physical world. And because the way he took his life left you feeling like he left you. But I'm telling you, this man's coming through with so much love. And that also shows me that why he's doing the rose colored glasses on that side, seeing things from a different perspective. I feel like he just felt like he couldn't be the man that you needed in his world, in your world, that he could not heal his body, that he had damaged it to the point that it was beyond repair. And honestly, like that's the tingles all over my face, like disfiguration, that he was a shell of who he was before. You understand? Now he's still emphasizing he was not alone when he took his last breath, but it was not you that was there when he did this. Was it?
No, he was found by a member of the public.
And did he hang himself?
No.
Because all I do is I go to the throat and I can't breathe.
Yeah. No, he slit his wrist and then had cardiac arrest.
Okay, so he did not die from the slit wrist. He died from the cardiac arrest. That's why I go here, because that's what I'm feeling. Cardiac arrest feels like drowning in a sense.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel. I go, and you can even hear it in my voice as I'm like going into that energy. It's cutting out my voice. Now, that was a gift because he's like making me feel like he did it wrong anyway. Like the slitting of the wrist, he did it wrong. But so is his dad on the other side?
No, his granddad, but his granddad was like his dad.
He's stepping forward with the father figure.
Yeah.
And he needs you to know that his granddad came to get him. He's so sorry for so many things, sweetie, so many things. He's just grateful that you get to be free now. Were you guys separated before he passed?
Yeah.
Because he shows me that separation and I feel the gratitude for that separation, because the only thing worse than him being gone would have been still being married or like still having you come home and find him like that. Or it's almost like by you being able to disconnect from him a little bit before then, he didn't take you down with him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We separated because he was trying to sort out his drinking problem because it wasn't doing my bipolar any good. So, yeah.
It's funny that dog keeps saying hi in the background because he's totally playing with your dog. Is this like a giant dog too? Like,
No, as a French bulldog.
okay. I just hear his R R. I'm like, oh my gosh, that dog's got some power to it.
Yeah, well, he's strong, yeah, but
He's definitely playing with this dog. Does this dog see things that aren't there? Like, have you noticed the dog chasing stuff or looking at stuff when nobody's there?
yeah, he do. And because I've got my husband's ashes at home, he often sits by where his urn is.
Yeah, because your dog sees him. Listen, your husband feels like he owes you. That's how his energy is coming through. He's like making me, he's like, you tell that woman that I owe her. And that from now until the day that she dies, I am going to be her most powerful guardian angel on this side. And that he put on the cheerleading costume, which is when I see them do that, that's my symbol that they're your biggest cheerleader here in the physical world. And that whatever it is that you need, you point, he will align. That like you did today when you said, this is who I need to talk to, like come through for me. He's like, done, here I am. He wants to be able to make this up to you because it feels like you guys were married for some time, like 20, 30 years.
11 years.
Was this your second marriage?
No, first. But we were childhood sweethearts. Then we didn't have no contact for about 12 years, and then we got together again, and then we married.
That makes sense to me because I feel your relationship having like 20 or 30 years together.
Yeah,
And then when you said 11, your dad said 2. And I'm like, what do you mean 2? Is this your second marriage? And so this is the second time you guys have been together.
yeah,
So that's what he means. It wasn't your dad, I mean your husband.
yeah,
Your dad's still here in the physical world, right?
yeah, yeah. He is.
When I said that, your husband goes, "Don't make her think her dad died. She's gonna be calling him now as soon as we're done." What the heck? Please know he's with you. He loves you so much, and he is never gonna let you down. Again, he says he needs you to know that he is okay, and you did make the right move. There was nothing you could have or should have done. And I feel like him lining us up today was to let you know that the reason he made that decision had nothing to do with not loving you. It had everything to do with the feeling that he could not be who he needed to be in this world. He couldn't be the healed version of him that he wanted to be for you and the rest of the family. And what's ironic is the minute that he got to that side, he could see the whole path, how he could have done that, but he couldn't see it in the physical world
Yeah,
because he was clouded by that distorted pain, but he's not anymore. He keeps telling me, he goes, do you see how beautiful my wife is? Do you see how beautiful she is? And I'm like, I can't see her. I literally, I can't see her. I have no idea how old you are, but are you like 30 something?
I wish. 47.
Huh. Same age as me.
Yeah.
Because he's like, she looks 30. She looks 30. She looks so beautiful. Your birthday's around my time. When is your birthday?
4th of July.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah.
This is a line. You see how the dead align it right around special dates and stuff? It's so cute. So cool. Aw. All right. As he's pulling his energy back, he's thanking you for, does he have a child here in the physical world?
4.
But are they from a different relationship?
Yeah.
But I thought, because he's thanking you, and I don't know if you've shared some of his ashes with them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, they've all got some.
he's thanking you for doing that. He's like, he's showing me my symbol for thank you. I see the ashes. I see the kids. He needs you to know that how much that meant to him.
Yeah.
Please know how much he loves you and that he's not gone. He's still with you. And happy birthday. Make sure you order the steak on his birthday because he can taste what you taste.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to let him pull his energy back, hon. I hope that this
Thank
was
you
helpful.
so much. Yeah, I have. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know how to get off.
That's okay. I figured it out. That I know how to do now.
Chuck me out.
There we go. Happy birthday.
Thank
Sue.
you.
No
Thank you.
worries.
Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here for today, but I will be back on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I'm going to do a live on Facebook and TikTok. I'm booked solid between now and then, so I won't be able to have time to come back between now and then. But please remember, you guys, if you like these live readings, if you think these could be, reading could be helpful for you, you can buy a private reading by going to my website, THMedium.ca, or you can go sign up for the THM Club, which is a cheaper way to get these mini readings and a guaranteed mini reading once a month. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have an awesome rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Take care, guys.